Tourism. He's in Heraklion in Crete. Very good to talk to you, Minister. Well, straight away then, can I ask you on behalf of the hundreds of thousands of British people who like to holiday in your lovely country, whether they're going to be able to do it this summer?
Yes, of course, they will be able to do it this summer. I can say this with confidence because both Greece and the UK are on the right track to ensure that the health situation is under control in order to allow this. We very much look forward to receiving our friends from the UK, like we do every year. And we can actually say to them that they will not only have the wonderful vacations that they have every year in Greece, but they can also be certain that they have the peace of mind that they can be safe as well.
And when might agreement be reached between our two countries?
Well, of course, the discussions will happen and are already happening in these days. I think the next target, if you like, would be around the 15th of July. And I think that's a realistic and a feasible target for both the countries to allow travel. But to have, clear decisions, I think we have to wait a few more days.
OK, well, clearly people do need a date, don't they, to make those bookings and those reservations, as indeed the airlines and the hotels do. But it obviously depends on reciprocal rights. And at the moment, the United Kingdom requires all citizens, including its own, who arrive into the country to quarantine for 14 days. That presumably has to be lifted for Greek citizens.
Yes, of course. The idea is that there is no meaningful touristic flows if you go to a country, you have a good time, and then come back only to be quarantined for such an extended period of time. So, of course, the agreement for it to make some sense in terms of the allowing people to come to Greece and then back to the UK will have to mean that we have a reciprocal lifting of the restrictions.
But of course, are you in the Greek government keeping a careful eye on the infection rates in the United Kingdom, the huge number of deaths that have occurred over the last few months because of coronavirus, much, much worse than your experience in Greece?
Yes, indeed. And of course, we're discussing all the data, the numbers and the trends with our health experts. We have trusted them from day one. We continue doing so. And of course, it's not a case of how difficult the time was in the past. It's really the case of how the current situation of a given country. And of course, the UK is on the right track. And perhaps it's not necessarily today there, but I'm sure very soon it would be feasible to travel again. So it's, as I said, it's not a case of how difficult it was last month or 2 months ago. It really is a case of the current situation.
But there are elements, there are areas in the United Kingdom that seem to be on the wrong track. I don't know if you know of the city of Leicester. It's now gone back into a local lockdown, and there are discussions, there are thoughts that some other cities and areas may have to do that as well. Could that potentially lead to no deal between Greece and the UK?
Well, I mean, this is something that the experts should decide. But let me just say this. If there is a local lockdown, then, of course, people from that area will not even be able to travel within the UK, let alone to travel to Greece. So up to a point, this is a problem that sort of solves itself. So I think the idea is that we also do not just pick the countries. This is one part of the health plan. The second pillar is that we do tests, and we have instituted a new system where this is in a selective way. And the third is the hygienic protocols that are in place so that even the positive cases do not spread widely. And finally, we have the operational plan to ensure that people get the treatment and the help and the support that they might need during their vacation. So all four parts are part of the plan, and not just the fact that we will open the air bridges with one country or the other.
Well, let's hope we get an agreement. Harry Theoharis, Tourism Minister, thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.